So today we have Noor with us, and I want to ask Noor one of the hottest topic nowadays on social media circulating around. People want to know about Bitcoin. So I have some few basic questions about it. So my first question starts with, what is Bitcoin?
Well, first of all, thank you so much, Mohammed Bilal, for your time, and it's a pleasure to talk to you in person, face to face. And obviously, the topic is hot, and it's in the market and getting globalized, and these days.
Exactly.
And so we're talking about what is Bitcoin basically. It's a basic basic question, and
Please reply in a very simple wording so everyone, you, me, and every viewer can understand it very simply.
obviously it's basically a virtual currency, a digital currency,
Okay.
for you to understand it very simply. It's not tangible, it's all online. Okay, so everything is virtual in it.
Perfect. And so who created Bitcoin?
Well, it was an unknown guy long time ago who created Bitcoin, or maybe he was one of the unknown those guys. The name was actually, it's not very common and popular. Satoshi Nakamoto was the name of the guy who created the Bitcoin.
Okay. And who controls the Bitcoin network?
Well, the network is basically controlled by public who own the Bitcoin, who purchases the Bitcoin, who regulates the Bitcoin. There is no central authority basically.
Okay. And how does Bitcoin work?
Bitcoin basically works on two, you can say it actually works on algorithms, okay, and you can say it depends on the proof of work, that it basically works on the proof of work as well as the algorithms.
Okay. And is Bitcoin really used by people?
Obviously, it's used by real people globally all over the world, and obviously there are no robots or AI technology involved in it. It's used by definitely real people.
And how does one acquire Bitcoin?
Okay, one acquires Bitcoin. It's quite simple. There are basically many ways, but one of the most common ways is people acquire it from the people who are actually using and buying it.
Okay, so you mean we already have the Bitcoin, we can contact them and buy from them easily?
Exactly. So this is how social networking concept works as well.
Okay, and how difficult is it to make a payment through Bitcoin?
It's not difficult at all. I think you just have to depend on simply sending an email. Would be quite easy method to to make a purchase for the Bitcoin.
My question was, how difficult is it to make a Bitcoin payment, not to purchase it?
Right, to make a Bitcoin payment.
Yes, if I want to send someone payment, how difficult is it? Is it easy or is it difficult? It requires some technicalities or something?
No, obviously, it's quite easy. You just have to send an email. That's all. It doesn't require any technicalities at all.
Okay, so it's as easy as sending an email.
Exactly.
Perfect. So, can you explain me some advantages and disadvantages of Bitcoin?
Well, basically, you can't talk about any disadvantages because there are so many advantages that we can talk about. One of the best advantages, it has no central authority. It is only and only controlled by real people. People are using it. There's no central authority who is supervising you, who is trying to control you, or tell you what to do and what not to do, how much to buy, how much not to buy, or there will be taxes or no taxes. You have completely free hand in it.
Okay, so what about disadvantages?
There are, in my perspective, there are no disadvantages at all, because as a user, as a trader of Bitcoin, I don't see, because it's getting globalized, it's giving people so much edge that, being cashless would be a gift, would be a privilege for people in the future, because, ATMs are there, all the credit cards are there. So in the future, once digital currency is there overall in the world, it will be quite easy and convenient for people to make transactions online.
That's amazing. And why do people trust Bitcoin?
Well, I think that one of the top reasons is it's the future currency. People are depending on it. People are have been into Bitcoin for long periods of time now, and it's been quite a decade now. So people are trusting it, and their trust is growing. And more currencies are coming up in the market as well, but Bitcoin is obviously in the top because it was one of the founders in digital currencies and virtual currencies.
So, can I make money with Bitcoin?
Well, that depends on the person who's dealing in the Bitcoin. But in my perspective, I do not look at it. That depends. It's everyone's perspective. I don't look at it that way.
Okay, is Bitcoin fully virtual?
It's completely virtual. Yes.
Okay, and is Bitcoin anonymous?
Well, you can't say it's anonymous because, as I have mentioned earlier, it's one of the most transparent currencies that is available for the people who want to make transactions online. So you can't say it's anonymous. It's completely trustworthy. There is so much information available online. You can go out and Google it yourself for your own, satisfaction and your own to, fulfill your own curiosity. Obviously, you're gonna have to invest money in it to convert your regular cash into bitcoins. So definitely you have a complete right to make any kind of searches you want. But in my perspective, it's completely transparent. In my experience, people who are using it are relying on it for long periods of time. They are even promoting it by telling other people. So that's why it's in the market for such long, and it has a very bright future in the future for the global economy as well as the public. So thank you so much for your time, Mohammed Bilal.
Okay, great. Those were some very satisfactory answers from your side. And I have a lot of questions sitting right in front of me regarding Bitcoin. So I hope we can arrange another meeting
Why
to
not?
discuss.
Obviously. As soon as you think that you come up with the right questions, you can come back and ask.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Noor.
That's very kind of your time. Thank you.